Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before beginning this video, I apologize for the bad quality of the voice, but I'm recording while driving my car. And usually when I record while driving my car, I do it because I find something which is very, very interesting. And I can't wait till I get home to record. So I do it while driving my car. And what happened actually, I was listening to a live stream that Ridwan had with David Wood today. David Wood, the savior of Ridwan. Whenever Ridwan gets smashed by a Muslim, he would call David Wood and he would say, "Oh David, please, I got smashed. I want you to come and help me." As if the most obvious fake philosopher in history could help himself, let alone helping others. So what happened in that live stream? I didn't watch or listen to the full live stream. So they were talking about the conversation that Ali Dawah had with Ridwan. They said something which I find very, very interesting. Let's listen to it.
Yes, it is definitely. It is hilarious. But you notice how his entire plan all along was not to debate anything regarding Islam, but rather to engage in trickery. That was his main purpose, because his main purpose is not to refute my arguments about Islam or to preach about Islam and to justify his religion. His main purpose for coming there is to try and in their word, expose me and humiliate and belittle me, just to basically character assassination ad hominems, just to say, hey, this guy is look at this guy, he's such an idiot, he's such a pervert and weirdo and this and that. Why would you listen to him any further? Instead of engaging with my arguments, he simply comes there to try and trick me, break every agreement that he made, just like Muhammed Hijab did before, just like Muhammed Hijab did with you and with me. He comes and makes agreements with you, then he breaks all those agreements, and then he tries to go for ad hominems, for character assassination, just so that he can shut you down forever, which does not work. These people simply do not get it, but that's what they go for, right?
Yeah, and so there are basically two things going on there. So one, it's that in Islam, it seems like the goal is not to refute the argument of your opponent, but to discredit your opponent so that people never listen to the argument. And then you can just say, whenever someone says, hey, the Apostate Prophet gave this argument, say, ha ha, but Ali Dawah already humiliated the Apostate Prophet. So in other words, your argument can't possibly be right. And that's ridiculous, right? I mean, that is one of the classic fallacies, the fallacy of the irrelevant ad hominem. And the point here, guys, is if you make an argument, if Fido is a dog, then Fido is a mammal. Fido is not a mammal, therefore Fido is not a dog. If you make an argument, that argument stands or falls based on the merits of the argument. It doesn't matter if I'm an axe murderer, right? It would not matter what I am. If the argument is solid and the evidence is solid, then it's a good argument. It does not matter about the person raising the argument. Any argument you're making in any video, no matter how many hadiths or Quran verses you're quoting to show that your argument is sound, they could just dismiss it all because they've discredited you, right? And that always seems to be the goal in Islam, discredit the person rather than actually refuting the argument. So that's one thing. That seems to be general. That seems to be everywhere.
Now this is the stupidest lie anyone can tell, but I don't blame Ridwan or David for saying this to their fans, to their followers, because they know how gullible they are. They know how stupid they are. The only people who are going to believe this stupid lie are the gullible fans of David Wood and Ridwan, who are completely disconnected from the real world, who don't watch anything apart from David Wood and Ridwan's videos. They don't watch anything else. These are the only people who are going to get tricked by this funny, hilarious, ridiculous lie. Because anyone who knows little about the interactions between Muslims and these bunch of clowns know very well that Muslims have completely refuted and debunked every single argument these bunch of clowns made. For example, if you want to talk about Ridwan, Farid made 52 videos debunking Ridwan. He made those videos 2 years ago. He didn't make them last week or last month. He made them 2 years ago. And ever since Farid made these videos, Ridwan never responded to a single one. He just responded to the one about the moon splitting, and even then Farid made a counter argument and Ridwan went silent. So starting with Apus, Farid made 52 videos debunking Ridwan. Are you listening, David? Don't come and say Muslims say ha ha ha, but Ali Dawah discredited Apus. No, Farid made 52 videos debunking Ridwan. 52 videos, not 1, not 2, not 10, not 20, 52 videos debunking your friend Ridwan. I made over 70 videos refuting and debunking Ridwan and expose him as the most ignorant Islamophobe out there. How many videos I made? I made 70 videos. Not all of them are, refutation, but most of them are refutation. Most of them refuting Ridwan's claim, and many of them are exposing Ridwan's double standard and hypocrisy. Did Ridwan ever respond to any of them? No. Did Ridwan ever respond to Farid? No. And even we have many other Muslim Dawah channel who debunked Ridwan. For example, we have Spreading the Truth. He made several videos deconstructing Ridwan's arguments. As for you, David, as for you, wallahi, I'm speechless. I'm speechless at how many videos are there on YouTube refuting your arguments. You are the most refuted anti-Islam clown on YouTube. I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. You, David, are the most refuted anti-Islam clown on YouTube. Even though Ridwan is the most ignorant anti-Islam clown out there, he at least responded to one single video of Farid. But you, David, never respond to any refutation made against your stupid claims. And you didn't stop here. You went to Sheikh Uthman Farooq 3 or 4 times and got refuted and humiliated in those 3 debates. You really have the audacity to come here and claim that Muslims Dawah channels cannot refute our arguments. The only thing they can say is ha ha ha, but Ali Dawah and Muhammed Hijab discredited you. You do realize that the only people who are going to eat up this garbage are your stupid followers. These morons who follow you without even using their brain. They don't have time to use their brain at all, because if they go to YouTube and just search for David Wood debunked, David Wood refuted, Apus debunked, Apus exposed, they're going to get tens and hundreds of videos refuting their idiotic masters. But thinking is very difficult for these gullible followers of yours. That's why you are taking advantage of that by, trying to peddle this lie that Muslims don't focus on refuting the arguments. Muslims just say, ha ha ha, Ali Dawah discredited you. I just went mad as I was listening to this nonsense. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.